Ayun, ready ka agad. Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome right away. Kaka-live ko lang kanina, malalive na naman tayo ngayon. Alright, pero this time, it's gonna be about Valkyrie bot trading. With me this evening is gonna be the founder of Wise Investor PH, good friend of mine, John, right here. And we're gonna be joined by Jay Ian Moriones. Magandang gabi po sa inyo. Hi, John. Hi, Jay. Thank you for coming here this evening. And without further ado, let's go, man. Yeah, that's it. But yes, yeah. Siguro ganito na lang muna. Alright, I know most of you are already, right, if not already in our trend follower bot, yung EA bot po natin is already earning. That bot approach is more of a short-term na approach kasi it's more to day trading yung mga positions niya. And then, what happens there is pag your earnings is gonna be set aside, pwede nyo na i-withdraw. Right, that's ako mismo, my trading approach is whenever I earn something in my short-term trades, yung pera na yun, I put it in my long-term trades. And right now, ang kulang natin is that long-term na approach na trade. Usually, copy trading, pero mahirap kasi di ba? So here, we have an option na yung kita natin, pwede natin lagay natin sa isang option na could be for long-term, right? And yeah, go ahead, man. John, please introduce everyone with bot trading natin. With ano? Alright. Sorry man. Hindi daw kayo marinig, so let me just adjust this really quick.
Okay.
There we go. I think that's okay already.
Ayan, yan. Okay na?
Yeah, you got.
Ayan, alright. Okay, ulit, rewind. Okay, so magandang gabi ulit everyone. So I have been with my Jay. Again, thank you so much, Lord, for having us. So just again, na put a background. We have PSE market, we have international stocks through other brokers. But the question is, have we tried to diversify to Forex, not just in manual trading, but in the long-term perspective? Diba? It's actually na notion si Forex in terms of its volatility.
Right.
But can we actually it's a long term? No? So in terms of our background, so ako personally, my profile is in terms of long term dapat low risk because I wanted to protect my capital. And then here you go, guys. We're gonna present with you the something that you can do for long term and set and forget and automate it. And this is so advanced, okay, that it has the 15 years of backtesting data. And we're gonna do only the 5 years ngayon live with you guys later. So yun yung excited kami ni Sir Lloyd because we actually had this partnership in with the owner and its developer. So can I share my screen, Sir Lloyd?
Yes.
Para makita na mga audience natin. Yan. There you go. So if you can see my screen, it must be Valkyrie. Yeah, Valkyrie as the pinaka nasa harapan. Yes, nakikita nyo?
Yeah, man.
Okay. So we call this the Valkyrie Ultimate and Machine Learning and the Ultimate EA right now in the whole world. In the whole world. I can say so. Okay. Why Valkyrie? Because first, it's 7 cent. And second, the profile of Valkyrie is that he choose the enemies that she will eliminate. That's the story behind why Valkyrie is the name. So she choose, Hindi siya bara-bara. He choose the one that he's going to eliminate, and it's a 7 cent type of So again, disclaimer. Okay, this is trading Forex and using any tools, is still a high level risk of investment. Okay, hindi siya parang bonds. So, and then at the same time, in terms of investment, dapat may basic finance po tayo. Okay, only invest the capital that you can afford to lose.
Tama.
And we can diversify to that. So hindi tayo mangungutang, hindi tayo mag-all in, but we can actually just try it out. Then if you're comfortable, increase it as you go along.
True.
And the following information will be presented is for educational purposes only. We're not gonna ask investments with you guys. This is not networking. This is not whatever. So we're not gonna ask anything from you when it comes to you invest your money to us. So you should evaluate your risk tolerance based on your personal profile and financial situation before trading. So let me introduce to you the Valkyrie in terms of its trading, kung paano ang trading siya, no? Ang style niya, it's a hybrid scalper. So why is it hybrid, no? Pag sinabi scalper ito, it actually ins only and out, mabilisan lang. And in terms of highly adaptable into different market condition and can go to a trend and counter trend. And very low risk, you can set the risk according to your profile, and then you can set and forget. Take it as it is, set and forget. So after a year, i-check mo, can actually work on its own. And then meron siyang dalawang mode. Meron siyang conservative, meron siyang active. The conservative can actually have like 2 trades a week or 3 trades only a week. And then the active can have like every day may trade yan. And then, yes, we know Forex is a very volatile. Okay, it can spike up and down, can actually trigger a lot of losses. But the style of Valkyrie, it only trades in less volatile hours. It's either usually it's the closing of the New York session and the opening only of the Asian session. And then here's the good thing, guys. It is so advanced that it analyzes your capital and auto-compound it in the long term.
Right.
So meaning mas lumalaki yung capital mo, mas ino-open niya according to your risk, and at the same time nagko-compound siya.
Right.
Yes.
Hey John, I just wanna pause you on that. For alam ko kasi marami pa wala pa sa Forex dito. Yan, so it's gonna be nosebleed sa inyo. Bakit ba may mga volatile times ganyan? Ganito kasi yung Forex, there are times na very dangerous ang Forex na pwede kang manalo na malaki or it can whip. This where the term whips happen in Forex. Biglang bumabagsak. Kasi minsan pag open ang market, may news kaagad na pangit ang economy, ganito ganyan, and market suddenly drops. Hindi ka makapag-cut loss, ganito ganyan, and yun yung causes ng mga losses. So to avoid that, Valkyrie always trades on the less volatile hours. That's very important. That's one of the reason why sobrang delikado ng Forex if ever hindi mo na pag-aralan. Kasi hindi mo maintindihan bakit bigla lang sumipa pababa yung mga positions mo. It's because may mga news na dapat yung binabantayan. Market openings kasi 24/5 siya. Yung US market is different from Japan market, ganito ganyan, Canada market.
Yeah.
So during those times, there is volatility and it's very dangerous to trade those times. So, Valkyrie avoids that, right? Just to explain definitely.
That. Yes, and to add on to that, pag nagpatong pag nagsabay, example, magko-closing si Europe market, mag-open si New York market, mas lalong sabay So, in the same exchange, nag-ahalo lahat ng pera, kaya doon nagko-cause yung volatility to add on to that. And then, to avoid that, what Valkyrie is doing, guys, is not holding losing position, but it cut loss.
Right.
So it means your account is protected, okay, from wiping. Your account is protected from, kumbaga, naka-determine yung cut loss niya based on its algorithm. So what makes Valkyrie so special, guys? In US, this handle billions and millions of dollars. It actually uses by hedge funds, used to manage large funds, no? Definitely. And according from our backtesting, 15 years, and then tonight we're gonna do long term, it's stable.
Right.
And again, since it's cut loss, it controls the risk, and then you can actually play around with your risk. So hindi siya nakaset na ito lang yung risk, pare-pareho tayo. No, you can set your own personalized risk according to your And then at the same time, you can have multiple modes. If I'm a conservative, then you're conservative. Then if you're a bit active and you really wanted to compound your cash very fast, then you can use the multiple modes. Later we're gonna explain. And it's fully automated, no? So with our trend follower, it needs a bit of like early TP that you can need because sometimes hindi abot yung TP, but bigla kailangan mo na lang siyang i-manually take profit para profit ka, no? And then last but not the least, here's what we wanted to hear, no? It actually makes money. Okay?
Right.
So if titingnan mo dyan, controlled yung risk, actually makes money and long-term stable. That's the puzzle that you want to achieve, no? Now, this is the part that I wanted to explain you that have two modes. So kita mo may transformation din siya. Mode 1, okay, does not like taking balance losses. It does sustain the periods of drawdown. However, the open amount drawdown is strictly very limited, and which prevents open position from getting out of hand from margin call. So meaning pag may mali siyang trade, out kagad. Okay, i-out niya kagad. Mag-open siya ng recovery trade. Pag hindi kaya, then i-out niya. So, but this only exposure rate, that's like a bit of only 1 to 5% of your account ang ino-open niya. So, but the system is quite stable and will be steady as a performer going into the future. Now, if you want your EA, you want your robot to do like a battle mode that it keeps on battling the market, you can choose the very active mode. And it's like a day trader that places trades every day. Okay, it consistently make returns and really has a losing month. So imagine we are now presenting you really as a losing month. Okay, overall this system takes losses. Yes, it takes losses para nga hindi mag-ano ng drawdown. And when losses when needed while maintaining an excellent return on your investment. Yun yung kagandahan nito, guys. So let me turn you over now para ipe-present ng partner natin, ng ating teammate, yung 15 years of backtesting, and ipapakita natin sa inyo paano ginagawa ang backtesting. But hindi natin gagawin yung 15 years, only the 5 years in front of you while I'm explaining it. So you can share a screen and unmute, Jay. Share ka screen ka ba? Ako lang muna.
Alright, no.
Ako muna.
Yes.
Sige. Alright, so ito yung mode 1. If you see, how would you note, no? How would you note na accurate in data? May tinatawag na tick data. So meaning this is 99.9% tick data every minute binilang kasama. Every minute 1 hour tick sinama dito sa data na to. Kung titingnan mo this is 15 years, kung titingnan mo very stable siya, very stable siya up to starting 2000, of course it's January 2000 plus up to 2020. No? And this is mode 2. Kung titingnan nyo, guys, so very active siya. But in the long run, no, may mga spike siya pababa kasi nga nagkakat ng loss eh. But it protects your capital. And then in the long run, it's still profitable. Ganun, that's how it works, no? Regarding naman sa risk management before tayo, are you ready na, Jay, with your backtesting?
Yes, ready.
So
do we
again,
need the participation of the audience ba?
Yes, later in a while. So for long-term profitability, no, risk management is very critical for us, no. That's why in terms of its calculation, you can apply your own risk. So example, ang gusto mong risk lang is 5%. For mode 1, you need to have $2,800 para yung 5% na risk profile mo, dun lang siya mag-play around. But you have a low capital of only $500, dapat ang risk profile niya ng calculated ni robot is 25%. So meaning ibig sabihin ng 25%, ikakatlos pa yung 25%? No, hindi niya ikakatlos yun. Meaning in terms of its risks, it can play around as maximum only of 25%. So hindi siya, yun ang cut loss point niya. It's maximum. You can cut loss at 1%, 3%. Depende sa volatility ng market at the certain time period of time. So kung titingnan mo siya, you can actually, our recommendation, you can start at $500, but based on our computation, mas better siya to start at $1,000 for mode 1. Then you compound it. And the good thing about it is for trend followers, since 1 hour in time frame na ginagamit niya, you take profit, transfer it here. Kasi pang long-term investment siya, no? So yun yung approach na, guys. Okay, so Jay, you want me to show the backtesting result or while you're rendering? Sige, go again. Go. Ikaw muna. At this one,
Alright.
this slide.
Alright, guys, good evening to all. My name is Jay, I'm part of the team, and I'll be presenting to you the backtesting data that we did for the past 5.5 years. So this is 2016 until June 2021, very recent data. And let me explain lang. We're using 99.9% quality tick data. So when it when we say 99.9% tick data, it's near 100% accurate historical ticks, okay? And so if you use a strategy and EA using 99.9% quality tick data, it's a good testing whether that EA will survive using the historical data. And so if it survives in the historical data, you can expect it to also survive moving forward with the forward testing. And so this is 5.5 years with starting capital of 500. Okay, and this is max risk, 50%. Yeah, this is max risk. Okay,
Good.
and so what it does is it always auto compounds your 500 every time it grows using 50% risk. All right, and so looking at the result, so you started with 500 and then you gained. This is mode 1, by the way. This is the conservative mode. Okay, this is the conservative mode. Less trades. But after 5.5 years, your 500 turned. You gained 12,000.
Grabe,
Right?
no?
Grabe talaga. This is just conservative.
Right.
And watch out for the mode 2, honestly.
Right.
And
Actually,
later on,
ka lang. Let me pause lang yan muna. If you're wondering paano umakyat yan, this bot compounds your gains, alright? Compounding po siya. So whatever, for this trade, let's say for example, you gain $10, kino-compound yan na bot on your next trades. Kaya po, it became that high from 500 to $12,000. So it's compounding, right? That's the beauty of the bot, actually.
Scam na yan, scam.
Yeah. Meron nagsasabi niya, but then again, this is backtesting data, right? There's softwares to use backtesting. Actually, napakasakit sa ulo niyan. But we really, you know me guys, I really wanna test something out first before I give it to you. Kaya po yung trend follower, we've inobserbahan po muna namin yan before I showed it to you. And guys, you already are earning. Congratulations. And here it is. We've been studying for this for quite a while already. And I think it's about time we share our insights. So yeah, go ahead. Please continue.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
thank you, Sir Lloyd. Go, bro.
yan. Go.
Okay, so if we look at the chart, since mode 1, it's steady profits talaga. It does not take losses, no? So as you can see, paakyat talaga siya. All right. And so from 500, it goes up to 12,000. Now next, eto naman. Still mode 1, still 5.5 years. Now this time, we're using $1,000 as starting capital, but we lowered the risk. This time, 25%. Okay? So your 1,000 after 5.5 years, you gained almost 4,000. Good na ba? Of course, good na yan. If you compute the percentage, come on.
Mas mababa siya, but it's a lower risk. It depends on you.
Yeah, totally dependent on the user kung anong risk na pipiliin na. So if you use the highest risk, you should be prepared also accepting possible losses. So let me just explain. 25 risk, look at the maximal drawdown, nasa 21-22%. That's how it goes. Bro, can we go back to the 50%, the previous slide, para makita naman nila what we mean by risk setting. So 50% risk mode 1, as you can see, the maximal drawdown nasa 45.8. I mean 45.8. So that's how it goes. The higher risk you take, the greater the profits, but of course, the expected drawdown tataas din siya.
Yes.
So next slide, please, bro. Okay, so this is for mode 1 again, no? $1,000, 25 risk. Okay, let's go to the next slide, and here's the graph.
25%.
25% risk, yes.
Okay.
And so the graph is this. Okay, so mode 1 does not take losses, maximum of 6 positions only.
Yeah,
Alright.
so to actually add on to this, we are the one setting this out. So example, gusto mo ikaw, okay, risk ko lang is 10%. It will be different. So later, we will ask your audience participants magkano yung kapital, magkano yung using risk, and then iba-backtest natin live with you guys para makita natin yung data. Okay, go. So for mode 2, this is active.
Ito naman.
Active
Yeah,
data.
the active aggressive. Yes, the battle mode.
The battle mode.
All right.
The crazy.
And so 50% risk, 5.5 years, starting capital of 500. And look at that, no? The 8th wonder of the world, auto compounding, 500 with a gain of, that's not 41,000 guys, that's $417,000, okay? However, look at the risk.
Pwede tayo mag-travel in the past, no?
No. Diba? So, somehow this gives us a wide perspective how the EA performs, okay? And 50% risk, look at the maximal drawdown, umabot niya siya ng 56%. And so if you can take that, if you can stomach that, why not, diba? For higher gains.
Yeah.
Alright?
So meaning itong maximum drawdown na to, guys, hindi siya everyday. Depende sa market condition.
Tama.
Yeah.
Hindi siya everyday. So there are times
multiple
na
trades yan.
multiple trades. Kasi example, it trades kasi GBP CAD. So Canada is actually represented to oil. So magkaroon ng oil problem noong 2020, doon nagkaroon ng mga maximum drawdown. So it depends on the current condition of the pair. So
and
hindi siya
with pound pairs.
plus Brexit pa na mga news and all those stuff. So kaya meron siya mga maximal drawdown. But they did survive, yes. So if it survived, go, diba? Go.
Oh, it will not totally wipe out your account, guys. That's the good thing about this one. All right, so this is mode 2. This is from the 500 capital, no, 5.5 years. 50% risk. As you can see, there's choppiness, no, because mode 2 does not hold losing trades. Okay, to protect your capital. However, you can expect it to regain the losing trades. All right. Now, let's go back there muna, bro. Okay. Now, as you can see here, all right, just to be transparent with you, you see a decline in your equity. This is from June 2020 until December 2020, di ba? And so, as you can see here, nag-decline siya. It's because of a surge in volatility in the pound pairs. During this month, 6-month period, lots of Brexit talks, which increase the volatility of pound pairs. At the same time, when the pandemic strikes, it also caused oil concern, which directly affected the Canadian dollar. So both currencies, the pound and the CAD, were in a very chaotic volatility during this month. As you can see, it makes the EA less efficient. However, when they concluded Brexit talks and there's development in vaccine, there's economic recovery, as you can see, the EA, Valkyrie, handled it really, really well, and it has been performing impressively till now.
Yeah, very good.
All right.
So how about if we lessen the risk by 25% and then we include not the 15 years but the $1,000, no?
Yes.
So we put the $1,000, then we set a 25% risk. After 5.5 years, no, coming from 2016 to 2020, it made profits of $28,846 with only maximum drawdown of 31%. Okay, go ahead.
No, bro, no, I'm just kidding. Malaki na yan, 28,000. Come on, man. That was a joke.
Sa 50,000 mo naging magkano to? Sa 1 million plus?
Yes, yes.
So same, no? Did had some shopping moments because of
but
those.
not as big as that 50%. That's the trade-off with the risk profile.
Right.
Yes. And to add on to that, guys, if may mga updates, here's the good thing, no? Hindi mo lang, aside from set and forget, and then you wanted to like i-level up mo yung learning mo, yung mga times na may mga problem yung pairs, you can automatically pause and stop it. So para hindi siya magte-trade, hindi siya mag-incur ng more losses kasi hindi nga, mas maganda, less volatility siya during those times. So pwede nating gawin yun. And that, kung ginawa yun doon, siguro mas mababa pa yung risk, mas bababa pa yung losses on this period.
Right, true.
Well, actually, during there's a live account actually which has been performing well since August.
Yeah.
And remember that this is June 2020 until December, but the live account has been doing really well because they're able to manage it well.
So, pakita mo yung live account, Jay. Ikaw na.
Yan. Okay, so this is now the live account. Sorry, sir.
Pwede mo i-share mo screen mo, yung live account mismo, mapakita natin.
Ito, nasa screen.
Alright.
So, screenshot. Ayan,
Ito na muna. Yeah. But this is live account. This is just mode 1, by the way, guys. Okay. So mode 1 is the conservative setting, and so starting August until June 11, very recent, no. So ito yung gains niya monthly and the drawdown. With this is, by the way, 50% there is okay. Hindi malayo pa sa 50%. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is for mode 1 alone.
Yeah. Live account yan na. Actually, this is already an account that has been trading since August. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, correct.
Totoong pera na po yan.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
For next.
Next natin is the gains per month.
Yeah. Okay, for the gains per month, this is for mode 1, okay? So as you can see, gains, kasi conservative siya, this is actually good for, really big amount or big funds if you wanna really stay conservative, no? So yan, ito yung gains niya per month. So it would range 1 to 3%. And yeah, this is the reason why it's called the conservative mode. However, if we will ask you which one would you choose, mode 1 or mode 2?
Yeah, tingnan natin mga odds.
Ikaw ba, prof? Mode 1, mode 2 ka? Pwede bang Pwede bang
Mas ako,
natin?
profile ko mode 1 eh. Mode 1 yung mas gusto ko. Pakita ko sa atin. Di ko ano yung remote desktop eh. Bigyan mo sa akin yung sige. Okay, sige. Sige, so yeah, go. So ikaw Sir Lloyd, if papipiliin ka, you wanted to do an active or mode only the conservative?
Mode 1, especially if ever nagsisimula pa lang kayo sa financial journeys ninyo. If you have every peso counts, I always tell that to everyone. So go for the less risky. Yes, mas trade-off po niyan is mas maliit ang kitaan, right? But definitely still okay, right? Mamaya na pag mayaman kayo and you have a spare 50,000 there na pwede nyong i-risk, that's good. You go for mode 2 if you want to. Pero please start with mode 1, please. Please.
Correct.
If I were to answer that, I would choose both. Okay, I would choose both. Why? All right. So the conservativeness of mode 1 would somehow lessen the losses incurred on the aggressiveness of mode 2. And so you can actually combine both modes in one account.
In one
and
account.
So this is the result. Yes, for mode 1 and mode 2. Okay, so from August until June 10, but this is high risk, by the way, okay? Just for you to know. And so it already gained more than 400%. All right, so that's
the drawdown
that's
of 17.84% only.
Yes, malayo pa sa 50% risk niya. However, that doesn't mean it will not hit the 50%, okay? So we cannot foresee or predict the market eh. So we need to be on the safer side all the time as much as possible.
So ako gagawin ko dyan, if I put $1,000, mag-100% siya, tanggalin ko yung $100,000.
Tama.
Alright, pwede.
Diba?
Pwede, no?
Snowball na lang.
Yeah.
Tapos let password.
Yeah, let the profits do let your profits do the trade, diba? At least ROI ka na. Good good advice, John.
Yep,
and
diba?
Actually, what others are doing is they're using two licenses. One, the low risk talaga for big funds, and then they use a spare capital for the high risk to match the risk. No? And every time they gain with the high risk, they transfer it to the low risk. Sabi ko, yeah, I think that would work. Kasi sa high risk talaga, mabilisan talaga eh.
Yeah. So speaking of continuation, just recently, the 2021, January 2021, every month it ranges around average of 8 to 16% per month ang in-average na. Sabi ko nga, ba't di natin lagay ito sa eToro para pa-copy trade na lang tayo. Pwede lang. So there you go. So the question is, you can actually only use mode 1. You can actually only use mode 2, but you can combine two modes in one account. No, yun yung maganda dito. It depends really on your profile, and that's what's really amazing on this EA. Yeah. Right.
And looking at the monthly gains din, bro, it only goes to show, di ba, na may mga months talaga na it's really doing well, just like any trading strategy, right? And may mga months na flat. Okay, by the way, this month here, April, this is the time na nag-cut loss si EA, okay? So that's a trading style, that's a trading strategy, no? Hindi yan bogus, hindi yan scam. So that's how it is. That's trading.
Yeah. Correct. And again, of course, nung April, ito yung time na nag-correct yung both markets between US and UK. So kaya in terms of volatility, grabe din. Alright?
Mataas din volatility, right.
So Jay, you can check so para we can ask our audience how much they wanted to have a capital, what mode they wanted to use
for the live backtesting. Sure.
Yeah. And anong mode ang gusto nila, plus anong risk para we can see it on a backtesting up to the 5 years data. So there you go. Yan. Okay, simulan natin kay Sir Lloyd muna. Pakita natin yung profile ni Sir Lloyd.
let's say for example, I start with $1,000 and then siguro around pwede ba ang 30% na risk of my $1,000?
Yes,
Let's try
pwede.
that.
Yung 1,000 pwede.
Yeah,
Pwede yung 1,000. So,
Yeah. Let's,
mode 1 or mode 2, Sir Lloyd?
mode 1 lang muna.
Mode 1 and then a 30% risk?
Oo. 30%
Okay.
risk. And then we'll do that also on the mode 2. All right.
Yes.
Can you
Okay,
please
okay.
share the screen, your screen?
Yes, I was trying to share my screen. Wait lang ha. Share your entire screen.
Yeah,
ano,
share
grade
entire
out yung
screen.
Share.
Share entire screen.
Grade out yung share.
Ha? Grayed out?
Oo. Ano
Oo.
to?
Try mo lang ulit.
Sige.
Lalabas dapat yung share screen mo. Yan.
Share your entire screen pero yun, yung share, yung button ng shares, grayed out.
Paalaw ako Sir Lloyd daw para maka-share sa screen. Baka is not allowed to share.
Actually, remove Actually, everyone is allowed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ayun,
try mo ulit.
yan na.
Okay na,
Yan.
okay na.
Nag-ano na. Okay, nice.
Okay na.
Nice. Okay. Please, pa-feedback, bro.
There you go.
Good.
We can see your
Okay.
screen now.
Okay, good. All right, so Sir Lloyd, 1,000 capital. All right. Okay, here. Okay, I set the initial deposit to 1,000 and mode 1, 30%. That's how you set it. As simple as that. No, this is the easiest EA to set up, guys. So if you want to manage your own, you can do that. That's an option if you want to try using the EA. So yeah, that's it. And then wait, just click OK.
This is
And
from
then,
yung data
okay,
natin.
5 years.
5 years
You
pa
choose,
rin.
starting 2016. But you got to choose, Sir Lloyd, kung may gusto kang date na gusto or
Siguro
let's just use the...
let's use start of 2020. January 2020. Yun yung medyo mahirap na market na eh.
Yeah, okay. 2020, January 2020. All right, let's go.
So, ilan yun? So, kung titignan mo, 1 year and 6 months.
6 months, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Okay, let's start.
Ayan.
This is the graph.
Ayan. So, ilalabas sa lahat ng tick data coming from 1 minute and 1 hour tick data. That's why it's so accurate.
Right. Kita ba yung screen, bro? Yung graph?
Yeah, we can see it. We can see. But the graph, hindi pa. Wala pa yung graph. Di pa lumalabas.
Wala pa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still low. And merong mga nag-comment with for their pasensya na about dito sa mga spammer. I'm gonna be deleting them. Please don't mind them. Nakakainis yung mga yan, mga scammer yan. Never.
Dami nga yan.
I'm gonna be deleting them. Yeah, go ahead.
Malabas na yung graph.
Okay, so this is January 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, very good question. While it's loading, there's a question right here. Wilver J. Neri, how much yung monthly subscription ng EA? Kasi
Yan.
karamihan kasi na it's ang sakit pakinggan ng there's a very may mga sikat na EA na siguro around $100 a month yung binabayad nyo. So that's a very valid question right here for Wilver.
Yeah. So, can we be transparent to everyone right now who's
Yeah,
watching?
go
How many
man. Go man.
Okay. So, in US, they're paying this $119 per month. In US, this is in US. Now, on the Philippine setting, how much are we gonna we gonna
That's
pay?
per month, right, bro?
Per
119 per month.
119 per month, yeah.
Yes.
So we have a starting launch price of only $150 for the whole year already.
Yeah. Actually,
And here's here's the good. Sige, sir.
Go man. Sabihin ko na lang sa kanila. We were able to arrange with the company, yung may-ari ng bot na ito. We told them that's too painful for Filipinos. Us here, we are educators, so as much as possible, we want to make it available na affordable at hindi masakit sa mga tao.
Correct.
At the very least. So we were able to bargain, and we're gonna be able to make it available for everyone for $150, and that's already one whole year.
1 year.
1 year.
Actually, that's more than enough, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
Because I was using it. I was using it back then. But I had to stop. Medyo masakit for me yung $119, honestly, because my capital is really small pa at that time. And but sabi ko, you know what? I'll save up, and then I'll make sure na babalikan ko talaga to. Kasi ito yung of all the EAs na try ko, na evaluate, na assess ko, na backtest ko, ito talaga yung pinaka-paborito ko in all honesty. And so when we had the opportunity na pwede pala, no, through the efforts of with the team, no. So I was really really happy about it because I will not be I'm not gonna pay 119 per month, but just 150 for the year.
Alright. So
And I'm willing to take.
yeah, to break that down, everyone, yung fee niya for a year is around 7,000 plus. So that's around, if you divide it at 12, it's around 580 pesos. Parang yung isang EA natin na libre lang, nagbabayad lang kayo sa VPS, parang ganito rin siya. You're gonna be paying almost the same amount. So,
And you can even have your own VPS with this one if you want to purchase one. So, yun yun. So, and here's the good thing. You want to hear it, Sir Lloyd?
go.
Yeah. So, how about, may magtanong, ay gusto kong, sure ba talaga akong kikita dyan, di ba? I'm gonna pay $150. Sure ba ako kikita dyan? So, nothing is certain, but here's what we want to everyone to know. So, if we are gonna full launches together with Sir Lloyd, no, starting a few weeks from now or next week na, okay, if you don't earn after a month, we will return your 75 without question.
Alright, true.
We will return your 7,000, yung 75 na
Walang money back guarantee yung nagamitan ko last time, bro.
Yeah. Well, without question, as long as you don't manually open a trade.
Yes.
EA,
Tama. Yep.
as long as we can see that that you actually lost after a month, we can return without question what you have paid for.
True.
What do you think, Sir Lord? Ikaw may gaganon. What would you
Yeah, it's,
Diba?
actually, ako is, I'm not really the type na pinipilit, but man, that's already very good actually. So,
Diba?
yeah, if ever after a month you don't like it, then tell us na you wanna quit. We're gonna return the funds.
So, yeah, how gaano katagal na tayo, Jay? Usually, it runs around mga 3 to 5 minutes lang, no?
Yes.
Yan.
Wait lang. Okay, by the way, these are the trades, guys, ha? Okay. These are the trades from January 2020. So, alright, nasa ano pa tayo, bro? Nasa June 2020.
So, kalahati pa, yun.
Yeah.
So far, how much ang gains niya from June 2020? What we can see? Do you have a total? $200.
Ito, makita. Ito yan.
Okay. Yun.
So, from 1,000, it reached now 1,200.
Yeah, so in 6 months.
Mode 1, yeah? The
Mode 1 lang, mode 1.
This is the conservative
Hold
type
on.
plus 30% lang ang risk, diba? So it earned
Yes, 30%
$200. That's already very good. 200k.
Yep. But
I mean,
we can expect this
$200.
to, but we can expect this to actually decline. Diba? Remember the Brexit and the pandemic of
Yeah,
June 2020. Yep. So let's see how it goes.
True. May Brexit pa. So yeah, I just wanted to test it for the challenging year, pandemic, dinaanan. Look at that
Right.
Look at that big drop at the front. Yan yun. That's the start of pandemic, and then Brexit pa.
Correct.
So
Yan. So to June 2020, so 6 months to go. So nasa na tayo? June 10 already. Yan, no?
yan. Sir Lloyd, there's a question right here. Sir Lloyd, paano nyo na-discover tong bot trading? Did you get this idea overseas? I have my friend John here to credit for that. Man,
Good question.
ikaw naman,
Yeah.
ikaw na
Yeah,
explain
so
sa kanila.
we've been in the talks with Sir Lloyd since a while, since then. Remember, Sir Lloyd? Sabi mo sa akin, check mo nga yan, baka networking lang yan. Remember? So
Yeah, true.
I need to meet one person in Park Mall just to check if really the data of this one. So we've been actually looking for this for almost 2 years already. So last year, we actually pursued. Our team pursued this, launched a few tested a few ones, but as long as it's, kumbaga, dapat, siya sa, namin sa culture, na which is risk management,
Right.
then yes, this is overseas. So, because of that, it was linked for me, nag-link na yan to really the owner of this one. So the question is it to proactive, kami ba ang nag-develop na? No, we're not. We're not the developer. And then it needs consistent optimization. It's very, very advanced. It's very, very advanced already.
Very
And then,
adaptable.
or we're the only one who can really just kumbaga, promote this one to you guys because we're also personal users of this EA. Kami nila Sir Lloyd and Jay. Yan.
Alright, guys, by the way, since this is mode 1 pala, it does not take losses by the way. So walang dip na mangyayari pala dito. Sorry. I have to correct that. This is mode 1. This is mode 1.
Mode 1. So conservative lang, Jay. Kung pag-tipid siya ng mga 0.2, okay na eh. Usually ganun yung mga trades niya recently.
May mga stop loss yan. Kaya hindi ganong kalaki yan yung dip kasi sino-stop loss niya.
So nasa tayo? June?
Ito, nasa
$300 profit. Almost $400.
Yeah, bawi na yung 150. Nasa September tayo. September going October.
September, October. Yun. Yeah. So may mga questions ba dyan about it, sir?
Right, yep. We can answer it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Go ahead.
Meron actually si Jin Katsuro. Gusto niya ipa-test din. $1,000. Mode 1 at 50% risk.
Ayun, tinesa natin. Tinesa natin 50%.
They wanna see it live.
Live. Okay.
Alright. Wala bang gusto mag-mode 2 dyan?
Yun yung
Parang
sinasabi ko lagi sa iba. Whenever someone presents you on data can always be doctored. So mas maganda if ever i-run talaga yung yung backtesting na live. That's the purpose really of this that's the purpose of this live mainly. One of the main purpose talaga kasi when we posted the $400 na return, 400% return from August till now. Ang daming mata natina, sumakit ang mata and we're very against it. So yeah, we just want to share to you the data as much as possible. Yan, sabi ko sa inyo, magla-live tayo because we want to share the details, the data, para makita niyo po yung backtesting na results talaga.
Definitely. So yung pinakita na yung 400%, that is 50% risk combined mode 1 and mode 2. And that's live account. Hindi yan backtesting. Live account siya. So, kung may backtesting pa yon, I think, depende pa kung ilang years yung ginamit mo. So, wala pa siyang 1 year, no? Almost a year. Yeah, almost a year pa.
Wala pa.
Rebecca has a question right here. $500 for 5 years for 25%. Di ba may data na tayo nito na share kanina? 500 for 5 years. Matagal kasi ang 5 years i-run. So, we just inano lang natin yung yung data na lang. So, pakita natin ulit yung data for the $500 for 5 years. Actually, 5.5 yan, di ba? So, 25%.
Mode 1.
Let's try mode 1. Let's show mode 2 rin. $500 for 5 years.
Yung nasa slide bro, bro?
Sige.
25% yun sa 1,000.
Share ko ulit yung screen ko.
Right, sure.
Okay, go.
Okay, sa ako muna, Jay,
Go, no problem.
Yeah, wala hinihintay. Okay lang.
Okay.
This one. There. So, again, this is what we actually proactively prepared for you guys, backtesting data. So, we used mode 1, 5.5 years, $500 at 50% risk. So, after 5.5 years, it already had $12,000 profit.
Yes.
Auto-compounded. Okay, the maximal drawdown, since it's 50% is what's set, but 50% risk, 45% nagkaroon siya ng maximum drawdown because of that certain news na nangyari. So, yeah, that's the mode 1. And then, how about if we only have the risk in terms of 25 risk at $1,000? So, ang naging profit niya is almost 3,954. Maximum drawdown is hindi nga umabot, 21% lang. So, hindi talaga tinatamaan yung pinaka-risk. Almost close to it lang in terms of its drawdown.
Yes. Correct. As for Rebecca, thanks for the question. Balik tayo sa live na backtesting.
Sige, go, Jay.
So, I think nasa tayo? Almost done. Nasa March of 2021.
Present mo ulit, Jay. Present ka ulit.
Ay, sorry. Wait lang.
Yeah.
Hindi ba? Akala ko naka-share.
Nga pa.
Wait lang. Entire.
Alright, so while they're preparing, Wilver, Neri, another question po, any other expenses like cloud, desktop, rent, remote desktop, and others, so we can compute if we result profit and expenses? Good question right here. You can always opt for a VPS if ever ayaw yung PC nyo mag-run ng 24/7, ganito ganyan. Or you can run this on your own PC should you want to. Okay. Are we gonna be running VPS for people for this?
Yes. So again, if you have your own VPS, you can purchase one. We can install the Valkyrie
Yeah.
to you guys. So para hindi na like it's running 24 by 5. Now, if you wanted to lessen your cost, we're actually offering the 500 per month na
Yeah.
VPS.
For the VPS.
So 500 per month na VPS. But others, the broker that we're using is may free. But yun nga lang, pag hindi nga niya na-achieve yung certain trades na kailangan niya i-meet, the broker will actually ask you for a bigger cost, like around $35 to $40.
$30 to $40, right?
$30 to $40. So if you wanted to be secured, then you can share the BPS with us. Ititingnan mo na lang sa MT4 yung EA mo.
Right.
So,
What I can recommend is, on the first month, if you have your own PC, you can try it on your own lang muna. And then, if ever it is profiting you, and then tatingin nyo okay naman yung kitaan, then you can invest on a VPS. Up to you. Pero mas maganda kasi yung VPS, wala ka ng sakit sa ulo. It's just that, it's additional cost, $500 a month.
And also, to answer Lloyd, since this is a scalper, it needs really a VPS server near the server of the broker for low latency.
Ayaw nga pala, oo.
Yeah, baka may slippage na mangyayari.
Tama.
It would result to losses.
Yep. So kailangan yung computer is fast. Kasi ito, kasi scalper nga siya. So, nasa na tayo?
Wait, sorry. Yeah, May. Malapit na. Konti na lang.
So, May 20,
and then,
21.
May 20. Malapit na, 20. Malapit na to.
May 20,
Almost
2021. Okay, so profit natin is around...
2021.
Profit natin is almost 1,700
That's
already
70%.
from your month. 70% gain.
Yeah, Rebecca Tangan, if may technical issues po, may magsusupport naman po. Yes.
Meron.
We can assist you. Yep, no problem with that. All right. By the way, we're done. Okay, so we ended with let's see the report.
This is 1 year and a half, right? From January 2020. So ito yung results niya.
Correct.
From $1,000 with 30% na risk lang kasi yun yung gusto ko, right? And mode 1.
Right.
Mode 1.
Right, mode 1.
Yan. Okay. So, yan, the maximal drawdown nasa 22-23% lang, hindi umabot sa 30%.
Right.
Okay.
And then
so,
this is during through the pandemic, and through the Brexit.
Correct.
And so
problema.
so pinahirapan ko yung data actually. So at least $700. Okay pa rin, 'di ba?
And also to share na din with regards to auto compounding. As you can see, it started with just 2-cent lot size. And then let me scroll down, okay? You will see that it will increase in lot size over time.
Ayan.
That's now 3, and then 3 for the initial lot sizing.
Yeah.
3, let's see.
3 lang yata yan.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, umabot siya sa 4.
Oh.
And then it become 5 and 6 and 7. It's auto compounded over time. And if ever you get to decide gusto ko magdagdag ng capital, you can do it right away, without pausing or stopping the bot, the EA will auto calculate it the next trade. So no issue regarding adding capital.
All right.
Yep, okay, that's it.
Yeah, Laryl Chungs, mga sir, hindi ko nasimulan yung stream. Meron kayong link where I can read the details. We will post more about this. Actually, hindi pa siya launch. So, we're still preparing everything. Pinakita lang namin sa inyo. We're very excited about this one. We will tell you more about this. But, if ever hindi pa kayo nagsisimula sa trend follower, please, dun po kayo magsimula muna. Right? Yun sa trend follower natin. It's been doing well. Especially last week, nakita niyo yung mga profits last week. So, dun muna kayo sa trend follower. Abangan niyo lang muna to. Second option kasi to. So that once after your trend follower, yung kita nyo sa trend follower, ilagay nyo po dito kasi mas long-term ang approach nito. Right? So, isa lang. So, this is already seen. Meron kasi kanina na gusto ipatest ito. This is from, unahin ko na lang. Isa na lang muna kasi it takes quite a while. Right? $1,000 mode 1 at 50% risk. So, more or less, pare-pares na sa akin. But this time, 50%.
Yeah. All right, sige. Let me just update the risk profile. So that's 50% max.
Right, and then start it at January pa rin, 2020. So kanina, $700 on a 30% risk.
All right. Okay, I'll start it.
Mga sir, hindi po nasimulan yung stream. Nabasa natin. Sir Lloyd, if I will invest 1K USD total, nilalabas ko is 1,000 plus 150 for 1 year. Yes po. The 1,000, the 1,000, you put that in your trading account. Yung 150, bayad natin sa may-ari ng bot. Ayan. And then, plus the VPS. VPS is gonna be around 500 a month.
Pesos.
Yeah.
Pesos. Baka akalain na
500 pesos, no. Is this EA for MT4 only?
Yes.
MT4 only, yes.
Yes.
For now.
Internet connection is not good. Nabasa natin ito. Ang mga account sa RO na gumagamit ng bot nababan, di naman nababan account natin pag nahuli tayong magbobot. Ano, sir? No, actually XM allows bot trading. So, no problem with that. I'm so excited and interested
we use
sa
brokers. We use brokers that support.
Yeah, yung mga brokers.
No issues with that.
Yan. So, usually it takes around 5 minutes to 6 minutes to finish this one. But this is only mode 1. Yan.
Alright, so this is 50%ers. As you can see, it started with 4 cent lot size.
Yes.
Alright, so we can expect bigger gains dito. Kanina, 2 cent kasi.
Magkano yung capital nun kanina? 500? 1,000?
500. 500.
1,000 yung kanina, di ba?
1,000, 30%. 1,030%.
Kaya, correct.
This time, 50% siya. So, kaya mas malaki yung lot sizing. Auto-calculated by the EA.
Yan. Sabi ni Jai Marie, si Kim Harhar at si Alas Princess nahuli nila na nanonood din. So good evening sa inyo. Hopefully you this has been very educative for you.
Right.
Ayan yung mga spikes.
Ito yung sa March.
Yan yung COVID.
Yan yung March.
Yeah, that's the COVID spike right there. Everyone was hit with it. So even the bot is gonna be hit. So from $1,100 bumagsak ang pera mo to $1,000 ulit.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the company name po? I've been using EA of Ovorium Prime. But I stopped because it has no customer support in the Philippines.
We will disclose it soon.
Yeah, disclose namin yan soon. But with tech support, don't worry, kami mismo ang gumawa ng group para kami mismo ang gumawa ng team para mag-support sa inyo. Kasi that's one of the problems of most bots kasi once na binili mo, pababayaan ka na. And we don't want that to happen right here. Pangalan po namin nakataya dyan. So, yeah, if as much yun yung isa diniscuss namin noon, if ever we give out something like this, we have to make sure na masusuportaan lahat. So we created a team for you guys for this.
Prepared na.
Yeah. Kaya medyo natagalan.
Correct. Jay, can you send me the VPS of Valkyrie?
Adrian, yung VPS po 500 pesos lang po yan monthly. Right. If ever may yung VPS, yes, may nagtatanong kasi. Just to make it clear, 500 USD for VPS. No, it's not 500 USD. It's only 500 pesos yung VPS natin. If you have a VPS on your own, kung saan makakatipid kayo, no problem with that since you already basically paid for the bot. Pwede natin install sa VPS ninyo kung gusto niyo makatipid. Amin lang is our motto here in Wise Investor PH is meron kaming VPS na dun talaga namin inaano kasi this is money we're dealing with, so we want to make sure that we get the best VPS for our funds for our money kasi hindi naman to parang gaming lang na servers. Pera ang nakataya dito, so we really want to invest in the VPS as much as possible. Right. Sir, pwede naman sabay gumana mode 1 and mode 2? Yes, pwede naman, Joel Antolin.
Pwede.
500 pesos po yung monthly payment sa VPS. Yes po. Actually, meron pang mga murang VPS dyan. It's just that, it's up to you guys. If you want us to handle your VPS, yun po ang cost, 500. It's one of the best VPS. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, kasi pera natin ang inawakan dito, hindi namin titipirin yung VPS. That's our motto. Kasi yun yung problema namin dati, nagkakaproblema sa VPS. Andiyan na naman to mga dito na naman to mga spammers, kinokopya pa talaga yung Financial Freedom 101. Ang kulit eh. Can you? help me ban these guys. Kasi disturbo sa live. Para mas mabilis ang kumita dito kaysa sa eToro. Actually, eToro is, the copy trading is okay. Right? May preference ka kasi. We have preferences as a trader. Ako, preference ko talaga mag-trade sa stocks kasi mas relax siya i-trade. But the downside is, mas mabagal siya kumita compared sa Forex. Right? If ever nagmamadali kayo sa income talaga, which I understand, then Forex is the best market to trade. It's just that ako is mas relax kasi sa stocks. That's why I'm into stocks and I'm sharing my skills through copy trading. Dito naman sa bot, mas mabilis naman talaga siya. Pero again, the higher the reward, always the higher din ang risk. Okay?
Tama.
So huwag niyo po kakalimutan yan, please. Tsaka yun yung maganda sa stocks kasi mas lesser yung risk.
Yeah, so where are we? We're in 1,500. We're already
Ito, nasa June, going July of 2020.
Yeah. So, pakita natin yung itsura ni Valkyrie mismo na naka-install sa VPS. Ikaw, gusto, dito na lang sa akin. Gusto mo? Meron, pwede ako makingin details. Wait lang. Para
Sure.
Makingin.
Send ko yung details. Okay, send ko. Alright. Wait.
Huwag dito sa chat ha. Makakita na nila.
Para maka-access din sila.
Alright, so while that's happening, Adrian Duque, Sir Lloyd, may link po ba ng trend follower na bot habang wala pa tong long term natin? Yes po. Ayan po. I'm gonna post it in the comments from finance. Register for the trend follower year bot right there. Nasa comments po. Right? Just cleaning out. Yeah, go ahead, John and Jay.
Ayan. So before we so this is gonna be our last part na lang, guys. After this one, we can see the post and then you can relay again on this video if you want more questions with that. So, yan. Pakita natin yung pag nagra-run na si Valkyrie on a VPS para makita nila itsura.
Okay.
Pwede ba to set up and forget? Yes po. That's the purpose of this
yes.
really. Kasi yung trend follower natin, medyo mas maganda kasi mas efficient siya if ever ima-manual mo na sell yung trend follower, right? Pwede naman yung set and forget para mas efficient lang talaga siya if isa-set mo to. Ito, scalping kasi to. So it just buys some and then closes it right away. So this is basically what makes it what do you call this? Set and forget. Sir, can I use my IC market accounts or need po talaga XM? XM lang po for now. Don't worry, andali lang naman gumawa ng XM na account. Don't worry. Go ahead, John. Kamusta na?
Yeah, so Jay, so nasa na natin, wait lang ha. 62
Nasa yung details sa GC, hanapin ko lang yung password.
Anyways, June Del Rosario, all pairs ba si bot trade or same in TF for bot for trades? Yung trend follower natin 4 pairs. Ito GBP CAD lang, di ba?
Yes.
Yes, it's only trading GBP CAD para hindi masakit sa ulo sa bot. At least mas focus siya on one pair lang. And then stocks trading and forex diversification from Jin Katsuro. Definitely, that's why we're opening this to you guys. Thanks sir, nakagawa na ako ng XM account nasa Telegram na maamo na bot group. Ako, pending na lang sa pag-deposit at payment. Alright, good to know Andre na Jill. Congratulations. So I'm interested sa trend follower bot and this MT4 bot. Paano po? I'll post it in the comments once again. I'll even reply to your comment. And po, this is for the trend follower bot. Meron pa naman tayong slots. So, yeah. Tsaka yung yung promo ng XM this month, huwag niyo po makalimutan. Double your investment. Meaning, if maglalagay kayo ng $200, XM is gonna give you a bonus of another $200 para $400 yung capital nyo. If you put in $500, XM is gonna add $500 para 1,000 yung exposure nyo. Mas malaki ang kitian. Alright, so, sayang naman yon. So, andyan po yung link ng registration for the trend follower EA.
Yeah, so while we're waiting, nasa ka na Jay? Pakita ka lang sa kanila itsura.
Sure.
Saan ka na? Nasa details ka na? Details.
Nasa November na bro.
Okay, so few months na doon. Pakita ko na lang, Sir Lloyd. Okay.
Yeah, go.
Okay. So just to see you, eto na pag ni-install mo sa VPS, Si Valkyrie, this one. Wait lang, saan yun? This one. Valkyrie is this one. So, magigit to itsura niya, guys. So, it will be like this. Look at that. Nag-open siya ng buy position here. Let go. So, dito itsura niya. Makikita mo. I put it a combination of mode 1 and mode 2. Rest is 15% and 25% combination. So, ito yung rest na ginawa natin for Valkyrie na EA. So, kita nyo dito. This is still free. Wala pa tong natin ng mga accounts nito when it comes to profit kasi bago lang to siya.
Kaka-start lang yan.
Kaka-start. So, wala pa talaga.
Okay.
Wala pa. So, meron siya open position right now with a buy. Ito, which is this area. Bumili siya. It's now gaining profit. So, makikita yan itsura niya on your VPS. Yan. So, para makita nyo, itsura ni Valkyrie. Okay. So, there. So, Jay, going back.
Alright, saan na tayo? Wait. Okay.
Yeah, share mo ulit screen mo. So, tingnan natin.
Okay.
In funding pala sa XM, ano po masasuggest niyo na easy way to do it? Debit card is very good. I use Metrobank debit card. Walang problema with Metrobank debit card. If you have Paymaya, meron po si Paymaya nga na digital electronic debit card. So you can use that also.
Yes.
Alright, so we're now in 2,100 mark. Right, November pa lang naka 1,900 na, higitin na natin yung 30%. 30% yung risk natin kanina, yung example ko, di ba? Right now we're using 50%. So nasa 2,200 na ang pera, meaning 1,200 na ang gains niya at the 50% risk.
Right. And that's for February pa.
February pa, so there's still 4 months, right? 4 months to go.
Right.
So, at the very least, you already see the potential, right? But then again, guys, I will always tell you this. Only put in money you can afford to lose, okay? Simulan nyo lang muna. Test it out for maybe 6 months to a year. And if magustuhan niyo, then that is where you double down. Do not go all in right away. Please, wag po. Do you have tutorial po using trend following bot po, and do we have to pay 500 before using or in the first month po? Actually, yes, you have to pay for the VPS muna of Piolo Cortez, and meron po tayong onboarding. Once you have sent the 500 for the VPS already, our team is gonna be contacting you for further instruction. I-online kayo para maintindihan nyo anong dapat i-set up, ganito ganyan, and what else do you need.
So, Jay, where are we?
March. Lapit na to.
Okay. Ayan.
I think mas mabilis si ang tawag dito, si Mode 2. I didn't expect Mode 1 to be to be this slow. Kasi yung Mode 2 usually bina-backtest ko, the aggressive one. Mas mabilis lang.
Baka din kasi in terms of
Naka-cut din eh.
Yung laptop din na na RAM
Yeah.
Yung speed.
At ang masabay na naka-stream. Yeah. Sige, Sir Lord.
Yeah, so for Piolo Cortez, I understand. Medyo complicated kasi pakinggan pag bot, di ba? But don't worry. Kaya yung iba natatakot kasi bot, ganito ganyan, baka complicated. Actually, hindi siya complicated. At the start, yung setup lang is gonna be complicated, but we have our team to guide you and help you with everything. Once it's set up, man, wala na ang problema. So, simula lang siya. So, don't worry about it.
Excited for the results. No, right now we're already 150% gain.
True.
No.
Right. 150%. And that's just the conservative mode.
Conservative mode pa.
Yun nga.
Na crazy na, na-scam ka na, Jay. Sa backtesting mo.
Yun nga. Actually, while I was doing the backtesting, was really surprised with the results. And it gives me more confidence using the AI honestly, bro.
Yeah, again, in terms of analytics data, if it's surviving in the past data, mas may chances to survive it. Kasi pag
not just 1
test,
year, ha? Not just 1 year.
15 years, no? The point is, kung hindi mo siya iba-backtest, tapos forward test ka lang, you're doing a trial and error. Nagta-trial and error ka.
Exactly.
Diba?
And
so,
you cannot I would say assess an EA objectively using just 1, 3, 6 months, even 1 year. No, guys. Somehow the EAs is bound to fail the next year, the next few years. So it's actually better to backtest it the most possible number of years, just to have a wide perspective how it will perform over time.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're done, bro.
Okay, sige, present na lang.
All right, so
There you go.
from initial deposit of 1,000, no, with 50% risk, max drawdown nasa 45%. As you can see, your risk goes with your maximal drawdown. Okay, so if you can stomach that, well and good, no, you go with the highest risk. But as mentioned ni Sir Lloyd, if you want to test it out, choose the lowest possible risk. And see lang if you want to increase your risk or increase your capital. And
Right,
so
sure.
for the 1,000 with 50% risk, mode 1, it gained almost 1/6.
Yun.
Alright.
So, hundreds, 50%. Ano, so, 100%,
Right,
50%, 150%. Yeah. Good.
And if we look at the short and long positions won about 93, 87, 86 for short. So profitable trades nasa 90%. Really doing well.
Yun.
Alright, so, yeah, yun lang muna. Yun lang ay ibabacktest natin. At the very least, nakita ninyo yung backtesting live. You know the risk. It went down around 45% yung drawdown niya. But if you can stomach that, yeah, the higher the risk, the higher the returns. Siyempre, natural po yan. If you are gonna opt for a lower risk trade, okay lang naman. It's up to you since iba-iba tayo ng risk appetite. It's just that,
Right.
yeah, your gains corresponds with the risk settings that you put in, right? So it all boils down up to you. We will be giving out more information about it. Most probably next week. It's just that we wanted to share this to you guys already, right? Sino po pwede contact for the promo? Magpo-post po ako about it. Don't worry. Coach, what is the current win rate po ng trend following bot, and do we also have options to manage the risk like this bot po? Actually, hindi
Yes.
po. Yeah, you go ahead, man, John.
Yes, honestly, yun yung maganda. That's why we're actually, for trend followers, really designed for traders. Okay, kasi the set TP and SL is very far. So that's why sometimes, before siya kumikita ka na, nagre-reverse. So that's why mas better na may 10% manual intervention kami with that. So,
True.
truly, example, for the past, in terms of profit, we put $500 after a year, naging 1.5 pa din siya, tuloy-tuloy. But of course, mas maganda pa din kung ino-optimize mo siya using, example, if its maximum TP is $8, pwede man i-TP ng $3, $4 yun. No?
For one
That's
set
din the
account.
back.
Yeah, true.
For one set account, diba?
Ang sagot ko sana kanina, hindi mo pwedeng ulitin ibahin yung settings ng bot. But yeah, I forgot about pwede mo pala i-manual trade so that you can manage the risks
Yes,
up to you.
yes.
So yeah, you won't be able to edit yung sa trend follower. Hindi nyo po mapapersonalize yung settings niya. It's already there. But what we can do for you is, kami mismo, in the group chat, we will tell you na guys, itong open na ito ng bot natin, pwede nyo na i-sell on your own. Pwede nyo na i-sell kasi baka mukhang hindi na ma-hit yung target profits, and you can do that definitely. Unlike this one, si Valkyrie, na pwede nyo po maset yung risk ninyo. Okay, so sir, pwede ba man debit card and gamitin sa pag-fund ng XM account? May limit kasi 10k per day. But so 50k po deposit takes 5 days. Actually, talk to your bank to remove the limit. Yung sa Metrobank na debit card ko is 50k ang limit a day. So yeah, sino po i-contact? I think that sagutin natin. Sir, pwede po ba yan dito sa Canada? From Michael Sarmiento.
Yes, pwede.
Yes, well, pwede po yan, walang problema. Right? So, I think that is gonna be all the questions, and we were able to share. Most important data talaga ngayon is we wanted to share to you yung live na back testing and to give you idea of the bot. Hindi po basta-basta kasi yung na-post natin is just one spectrum kasi yun, 400% gains in actually mas malaki pa yan kung mas malaki yung risk appetite ninyo. Now with the 400%, mas malaki naman yung risk appetite nun. But it's up to you. If ever the lower risk you want, mas lesser na naman yung kitaan niya. But then again, the bot performs well. We have been looking at this for quite a while already. Hindi namin i-share sa inyo ito if ever you will find it problematic. Tsaka hindi namin sinare to sa inyo noon kasi sobrang mahal. I thought na sobrang mahal siya sa typical na Pinoy na maliitan pa lang ang pera. But right now, we were able to arrange a very good arrangement sa may-ari ng bot, and we were able to cut it down a lot. Alright? $150 na lang po annual, right? Compared to $120 monthly noon. Right?
Grabe. Yeah. All right. So there you go, guys. That's it. We will give you further details for this one. So stay tuned for that. It might be next week. Might be this week. Stay tuned on Sir Lloyd's page. Yan.
Right.
Okay. All right. So with that, thank you so much, Sir Lloyd, for having us.
Yeah, thanks
Sir Lloyd,
once
thank you so
again, John and Jay, for gracing us with your attendance right now and ganda ng mga shinare niyo. Thanks, man. And to those of you that are live today, abangan niyo po, alright? It's gonna be very good for everyone. That's gonna be it for us, and we'll see you once again tomorrow on the daily grind naman, alright? That's gonna be it for me this evening. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and let's get rich together. Bye, everyone.
Oh